Hey collective, welcome to Intuitive Goddess Tarot 911. I'm Jenny. Welcome in or welcome back. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Saturday. Sorry I haven't been on. I've been resting my voice. I actually have thrush from my inhaler, so that is the reason why my voice has been so wonky. So here we are. I'm not clearing my throat every 5 minutes, so that's good. So I thought we'd come on and do a Valentine's reading. What's in your energy? So let's just see what we get. Okay. Let's use this deck. So, Spirit, what does the collective need to know about what's coming up, what they can expect in the next couple weeks? What can they expect? Big, bold vision. Holy shit. That's great. I love that. Okay. So we'll say that that's the focus of the reading, your big, bold vision. And then what is the challenge with that? These cards are thick. Follow your own rhythm. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful card. And then big, bold vision. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. All right. And then, so the challenge is being yourself, I would say. All right. And then what is the hidden blessing, Spirit? What is the hidden blessing? Be the hunter, not the hunted. So going after what you want. All right, fabulous. All right, so let's get a few more cards. Bisky's up here with me. I was hoping he wouldn't jump on the table. He did not, so that's a good thing. What about big, bold vision for the collective? This is amazing. What about that? This one was going to fly out. Confusion. So, past, known, unknown, future. Perhaps, maybe. Many choices. So you have a lot of choices available to you. So that could be part of the issue. All right. Let's keep going. What about follow your own rhythm, Spirit? Emotional influence. Phase entanglement. So I feel like this could be society. This could be your friend group. This could be anybody that is trying to tell you that you shouldn't be who you are, is what this is saying to me. Hey, the sun came out. Hooray! All right, what about be the hunter, not the hunted, Spirit? Attachment, longing, desperation. So I feel like you have somebody who's clinging to your energy. This could be one of these people. Let's get from another deck. We'll get from the... Oh, I'm supposed to be naming these. Damn it. All right. So this deck is the Sacred Rebels Oracle, and this one is the Energy Spirits Oracle, and this one is the Urban Crow Oracle. So what do we need to know about this big, bold vision? And, you know, looks like you're spoiled for choice, honestly. I mean, that could be where the confusion is, but who knows? So let's see. Soar. Okay, that looks good. Waterproof. So I feel like this card came out kind of sideways. So it could be you're challenged to let what people say about you roll off your back. That could be what is the challenge with you following your own rhythm. What about that? Gifts. So I feel like you could have intuitive gifts. You could know that these people don't have your best intentions in mind. It looks like a friend group. I don't know. And then we got dominance in reverse. So this makes me feel like in past situations, you felt like the hunted in this group. And then and you detached. But these people are desperate to get back into your energy. People are persons, take it how it resonates. And now you're asserting dominance over your own life. And this is you letting go of people is causing them to want to be back in your energy, if that makes sense. All right, let's get one more oracle deck and then we'll do tarot. So, oh, this is the Sacred Earth Oracle deck. So, Spirit, one more card about this big bold vision, confusion, many choices, and soar. Productivity. You could have a child that is influencing how you make decisions, is what I'm thinking, because you're very protective over this child. What about follow your own rhythm, phase entanglement, emotional influences, trying to be waterproof, but not always being able to be, and then your gifts, your spiritual gifts, alchemy. So I feel like you're making things happen. What about be the hunter, not the hunted, letting go of these attachments and dominance in reverse. Specialization. So there's something that you're meant to do. And only you know what that is. The butterflies are sticking out to me. There's flowers growing out of everywhere. There's moon energy in this card. All right. Let's use the tarot deck and see what we need to know. So, Spirit, why is this coming out today? What do we need to know about this big, bold vision and, you know, just the collective doing well? What do we need to know about that? Ace of Swords. It was kind of sideways and kind of upside down. So maybe you don't have clarity about something. And that could be the challenge. What about that, Spirit? King of Pentacles. So there's someone in your life that you're unsure about. What about that, Spirit? Queen of Wands. I feel like you're coming off very attractive. Very self-assured. What about the Ace of Swords though? What about that in reverse? Four of Cups. I feel like you're doing a lot of contemplation. Like you could be overthinking something when it comes to this decision that you need to make. Because I don't feel like there's a wrong decision. In that card, it does say, hold on. It says perhaps going back to the past or maybe going into the future. But I think the thing that's sticking out to me is the past is known, right? So you, if you go towards the past, you know what you're getting. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is a future energy, if that makes sense. Okay. So what about, so you're definitely in contemplation about something to do with the King of Pentacles, which is a very secure, stable person. Spirit, is this a person from the past, this King of Pentacles? It's someone who's been generous with you in some way. And they're grateful for you. Okay, we're going to keep going. What about this follow your own rhythm and these emotional influences? The Fool. So I feel like you are going to take the leap of faith in which direction you feel is best for you anyway. Judgment. Dang. Okay. So there's a reckoning. What about Judgment? Nine of Swords in reverse. Whatever this Nine of Swords is, it's not affecting you. You're not anxious about this situation, but you are trying to get clarity on it. But you're not feeling any sort of way about it, if that makes sense. Ten of Cups. Emotional stability. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I feel like whichever path you choose, it's not going to be the wrong path. But I feel like you can trust this King of Pentacles. All right. What about be the hunter, not the hunted? Four of Pentacles. So you were dealing with somebody in this group or people, persons, whoever it is, that was very possessive of you. And they were also insecure. And I feel like they were projecting on you. And this prevented you from being in your own rhythm. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about, how when you live in someplace tribal or, I don't know why Africa's coming up. Africa, places, let's say impoverished countries, okay? I feel like there's a rhythm there that doesn't match the rhythm here. But the rhythm for those people, our persons, fits with their culture. And I feel like there's something very authentic about you. You what is it? You skip to your own, you beat to your own drum. I don't even know what it is. I don't know, to be honest. All right, what about the Four of Pentacles? Five of Cups in reverse. So whatever this is, you've let it go. You're looking towards the future. It doesn't matter how much this person or people from the past, this friend group or this family, it could be anybody, honestly, no matter how much they try to hold on to you or gossip about you or whatever the fuck they're doing, it's not affecting you. What about that? Two of Cups. Collective. So you've got Two of Cups, you've got 10 of Cups, you've got 12 of Cups. I feel like whatever decision you make, you're going to be in a spiritual connection. You're going to be in a close bond with somebody. What else about Two of Cups? Four of Swords. Yeah, you're not letting any of this bother you. You're relaxing, you're taking a break, you're resting. So I don't know why any of this is coming out. So we are going to get a different deck, because this is a little bit crazy. Like, it just seems like you're spoiled for choice. This card is not supposed to be in here. It's 10 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're not bitter. You're not salty. You're not giving up on yourself. We're going to take it because it was in there. All right, Spirit. So why are we talking about this? What is going on here? Can you tell us what's going to go on with the decision, the big, bold vision that the collective has? What about that? Five of Coins. What about Five of Coins? King of Coins. King of Pentacles, King of Coins. I feel like this is this past person not doing well financially. So now you're dealing with two people. You're dealing with a King of Coins and a King of Pentacles, which is the same thing essentially, except for you have the Five of Coins attached to this one. Which means this person is broke, they're sad, and they're struggling. What about that, Spirit? Ace of Coins. So this person is going to come in and offer you a gift. I don't know what the gift is. It's some sort of new opportunity. What about this gift, Spirit? Six of Swords. You're not going to want anything to do with this gift. Whatever this is. You've moved on. You're healing from past traumas. You're not going to want this gift. What about the King of Pentacles over here, though, Spirit? Two of Wands. So you have a choice to make. The indecision, which we see up here. And Seven of Cups. There's some sort of illusion with this King of Pentacles. The Mentor. So I feel like you would literally have to go on blind faith and just be like, fuck it, I'm just going to do it anyway. What would the outcome of that be, Spirit? 8 of Coins. Wheel of Destiny. So I feel like this situation over here, and this could be part of your big, bold vision, is this relationship, the security, the stability is standing out to me. And the Wheel of Destiny, I mean, that's fate. That's opportunity. That's amazing, to be honest. Okay, so why is the collective contemplating this? 4 of Swords. Because, and we have the 4 Swords down here too. So you're, I feel like, letting divine timing work itself out. You're not, I mean, you're waiting, but I guess you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. What else about the 4 of Swords? The Star. This person, this new person, or it could be someone that you know, someone who could be a friend, could be anybody. It is someone that's been generous with you. But this person just finds you very attractive, very calm, very spiritual. Like you're their own little miracle. I don't know where that came from. I'm saying a lot of things I wouldn't normally say today, so I don't know. Spirit must be putting it in my head. All right. What about be the hunter and the detachment, the world? So whatever this situation was with these people or this person, you've completed cycles with this person. Page of Wands. I feel like you've figured out that you don't know everything. And this could be for somebody that I feel like you thought that you can only have so much love in your life. Like there's a limit to love. There's a limit to what you can do with your career. There's a ceiling. What do they call that? A glass ceiling. And I feel like you've realized that there's no glass ceiling, that you can have it all. Knight of Wands. What about the Knight of Wands? Knight of Coins. When I said you were spoiled for choice, I wasn't kidding. Like, so we have the past King of Coins, the person who's attached to the 5 of Coins, which would be the 5 of Pentacles. So that person is your past person. This person, you're fated. Something is fated with this person. But you also have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins is a very reliable, stable person. What about the Knight of Wands? Page of Cups. This Knight of Wands is going to send you a message. What about the Knight of Coins? 3 of Swords. This person could have broken your heart. The Emperor. Okay, so this person could be, they could have had a change. They could have had what do you call it? Spiritual awakening and changed. What about that? The Lovers. Oh my God. Collective. Okay, so now I see why there's confusion over the choice, okay? I mean, nobody's saying that you can't just date people. I mean, you don't have to make a decision about what you're going to do right out of the gate, but I feel like you have multiple people that are going to be coming in and offering you their cup. And you also have people that are going to be coming in and wanting something from you. And I think that's going to be the big difference. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. What else, Spirit? Six of Cups. I feel like right now you could be in your sanctuary thinking about just all the decisions you've made. 10 of Swords. Yeah, the pain, the loss. 3 of Wands. And you've had a lot of growth in this situation. The Empress. You're the Empress. And I know I don't say it enough, but there's no gender in tarot. But, so you can flip it, switch it however you like. But you're the Empress, whoever you are. And Ace of Wands is right next to that. So you've got some sort of creative spark, and it's attracting all of these people. All right. Honestly, I don't think we need any more cards. I think this is good. So let's get you an advice card. I know this is a lot. It's a wonder you're taking sanctuary and just thinking things over. Yeah, this is amazing. Good for you. So it says, there's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Yes, that's all I'm saying. Like, whatever you choose is what you're supposed to choose. There's no mistake in it. I am ready to go big, rise up, and step into my power. And instead of taking on the fear of others, I reflect love. Yeah, I really think that that's what you're doing. You're totally in your nurturing, your sexual, your abundant Empress energy, and it's attracting multiple people. So I hope this was helpful. Jeez, this is amazing. So anyway, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh my God, I can't fucking talk. Oh my God. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It's so appreciated. And I'm going to do another reading after this. I don't know what we're going to look for, but we'll see. But I love you guys so much. Take care and have a good day.